This is a shout out for you, uxwbill, thanking him for helping me see the obvious that was wrong with this monitor. When I powered this monitor on, the image came up and it rolled like it was out of adjustment. And while I did try, this monitor is in really good shape, by the way. While I did try to pop this case open, it has this wonderful anti-opening intrusion. Anyway, there's a special tool that goes in there, and I tried to manufacture something that would work, and you just can't. I can't find the tab that's in there that locks this piece together. On the underside of this monitor has a 2 screws that just come off with the regular screwdriver, but I almost broke this. I nicked it up a little bit right there, but one of his things in his message said, well, check the cable and make sure none of the pins were pushed in. Well, I thought, well, how can that possibly happen? It's got to be something inside that's not adjusted right. Well, that was exactly what was wrong. More than half of those pins were depressed inside the plug. Now, I used needle nose pliers and gently pulled them back out. And so far, I've plugged this in and unplugged it a couple of times, and they have not pushed themselves back in. But let's go ahead and gently put this in here. Okay, that felt like I made a good connection. We'll go ahead and alright, we got our keyboard and mouse plugged in. Alright, now we'll just need to find a place to plug this in. Okay, I'll do a quick little demonstration of this IBM PS2 Model 56486 SLC2. Well, that's a mouthful, isn't it? Alright, got this monitor working. Ten megabytes. It's a pretty quiet computer. The hard drive is actually mounted in the back. Okay, we're running DOS 5. Let's see. I believe this has Windows 3.11 for work groups. That came up pretty quick. Oh, we don't have a network. Oh yeah, solitaire. The original solitaire. Well, this one has hearts. Yeah, we'll get out of there. I don't think there's anything on here. Quick basic. Nothing in the startup. Paintbrush. Ooh, we got a clock. Ooh, it's digital. There's the analog clock. Came with a real basic writing program, not word processor, not much you could really do with it. It had no spell checker. No grammar checker. It was just a basic word processor is all this was. Go ahead and exit. I think yeah, I used Works on this computer. Good old Microsoft Works version 2.0. This is the software that I actually learned on in high school. We use this because it does more than one thing. You can it's got a word processor, spreadsheet, database, and even I think that's telecommunications. You can like a BBS type text communication. And there's the word processor. I learned this was what we used in typing class. We had in our classroom we started off with a couple IBM PS2s, PS2 Model 25s with the 8086. Some of them were color, some of them were black and white, but they had the 720K floppy disk drive in it. Then we upgraded to we got a whole classroom full of 30 IBM PS2 Model 25, Model 30 286s, Model 30 286s, all connected together on a network, all connected to an IBM PS2 Model. Oh, is it a Model 80 386? So there was a 386 in our classroom being the file server for 30 286s. And if I remember correctly, all the 286s had, they all ran Windows 3.0. I believe it was DOS 5. It might have been 3.3. And they all had the 44 meg hard drive that the PS2s, the Model 30s usually came with. But go ahead and get out of this. I'm going to show you guys this. I have had this disc since it was new. The only thing, probably the only reason why I still have the disc is you need the disc in order to play it. You can't install the disc on your hard drive and then put the disc away and forget about it, because you have to have this copyright encoding on here that you have to have the disc in order to play the game, whether you've got it installed on your hard drive or not. And pretty much once the game loads, it doesn't really have to access the disc again. We'll go ahead and go to the A drive. DOH. And this PS2 does not have any kind of sound card in it whatsoever. It's just got the PC speaker, so we'll get by. And there it says IBM Music. We'll go ahead and use that. This is going to come up in EGA graphics, I believe. Yeah, EGA graphics on a VGA monitor. You can barely hear that. Oh, there's a demo mode. The demo mode can probably play better than I can. Kind of like Block Out or Pong, or just gave it more colors and more challenge and extra little bombs and things that fall down. It's a pretty addictive little game. Let's see if I can try my hand at it. And at the time, this was state-of-the-art graphics here. You remember everybody had CGA or EGA monitors. They didn't have VGA. So to have this many colors on the screen at the same time was pretty innovative. I do okay until it starts going faster. Here I am trying to hold the camera and play this game at the same time. Oh, I got a thing that let me catch the ball. Oh, there we go. Well, there you go. I don't know how much I can play of this before any copyright thing nicks me. Well, that's interesting. Control-Alt-Delete did not just work. Go ahead and pop that out. Wow, this is gonna make me do a hard reset. And since this computer doesn't have a reset, we got our postcodes over here. Now it's counting the memory. I guess 52 is memory count. Oh, now we're at 62, 66. Loaded the mouse driver. Well, there you go. IBM PS2 Model 56486 SLC2. Thanks for watching.